And we're live. What is up, Dan?
Hey
It's
man,
been a while.
I I learned some things over the break.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Want to hear about them?
Yeah, good things or bad things?
Well, did you know that the Siberian Orchestra is 100% trans? That
Was
blew my mind.
that is the dumbest joke ever. I
Nobody
do.
appreciated it in our group chat, so I thought I'd try it out here.
I actually genuinely love the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I remember
Me
when they
too.
first got
I
released,
do.
I was like, "This is so badass! Heavy metal Christmas!" Yeah. Yeah. Also, it was around the time where people were doing like custom lights for their houses,
Mhm.
and to the music, and it was just crazy. Now you guys got every other dad on TikTok now has got like the timer set up. You get freaking flamethrowers and stuff.
If you ever see me doing that, call for some sort of help
See,
because it's
there's
it's
that,
not me.
which is I think actually like creative, and then and I'm calling out a demographic here, and then there's just throwing a bunch of blow up stuff on your front yard, like a whole front yard, and thinking that that's like artistic or something. Like, no, the other person actually sat there. They programmed all these lights. They worked their butt off. They didn't just like have their husband set up a bunch of, or their wife set up a bunch of like blow up things and then call it Christmas. And
Blow up things.
God forbid it plays some kind of like meaty music. Meaty, like the type of music, not like meat.
Yeah, I was what?
Meaty,
You
MIDI,
lost me there.
MIDI, MIDI.
Meaty music.
Like like old school computer music, like before AI could write music.
Oh, right.
Yeah. What's up, everyone? Lars, John.
Hey, there are people here now.
Yeah,
I looked a
Scott's in
second
here.
ago before we logged on and there was like one person. I was like, oh no, people forgot about it.
Wait, there's two Scotts and two Johns in a chat. That's crazy.
Well,
Um,
it's a
let's see.
popular
Let
name,
me pop
I
out the
guess.
chat. That's a good name. A lot of solid baby name right there. All right. How do we sound, by the way? How does Dan sound? How do I sound? Am I too loud? Is
Forgive
he
me,
too
I'm
loud?
trying to figure something out in my computer. In my computer?
Inside
Man,
it?
did I just sound like an old man or what? In the computer box.
The computer box. I'm just imagining that scene where Ben Stiller's just hitting the computer. What movie was that?
I don't know. I do
Oh
not
my god.
understand.
Zoolander. Oh, Pete is
What is
more
this?
loud
A
than Dan.
school for ants?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna turn up Dan a little bit. Turn up for what?
I'm
What's up,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm designing a new podcast shirt.
You good? Okay. Sorry, my accountant was hovering around.
Hmm.
Just every week she's got a new position.
There are
Um,
no jokes there.
oh, Emma, they're on my desk. She's looking for her AirPods. I thought these were mine. I took them. I thought they were mine. Sorry about that. Make an appearance. No, you have to.
Hmm. What are you trying to do? Get her on camera?
Yeah, I don't know. She's being. You look great. Hey, look at that. Everybody got a little Emma today. That's gonna cost you extra.
Oh, excuse me. I'm coughing.
Mm.
The Ebola's coming back.
Dude, everyone's getting sick around me, and I'm so worried that I'm gonna get sick. I cannot be sick right now. I'm so worried about that.
Can
Oh,
you is there ever a good time to be sick? Honestly?
yes. So
When would
I
that be?
not the holiday season. I can get sick as a dog January 1st. I don't care. Not like hospital sick. I just mean like,
Okay. Okay.
like man sick, or husband sick, where like we just can't move and our wives have to do everything for us. It's the best kind of sick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
um
Yes.
yeah, that kind of sick. Cause then, I call out of work, I get to like kind of relax, I put on some
Mhm.
TV and I'm achy and I'm complaining, whatever, but it's not like something is like needs to happen 100%. I don't know. Plus, it's a nice little 2-3 day break sometimes of a lot of sleep. Who doesn't love sleep?
I love to sleep,
The sleep is the best. I haven't had
which
much
I'm
of
not
it
getting a
lately.
lot of lately.
Yeah, same. Dude, I was in the shop last night till 3 a.m. and then I had to work at 8.
I'm
That
not
was fun.
doing anything that crazy. Like I'm
It's
still trying to
dumb.
work 8 to 10 hours a day, but
Yeah.
it's a more productive 8 to 10 hours a day.
Yeah, for me,
Maybe
it's just been.
sometimes 12.
I'm just trying to get because like last week I was hoping to get a lot more work done, and in reality, last week was kind of a wash because the holidays and everything. And we're just wrapping up some little projects here or there. I did set up some stuff. I put some things in place for this week, so I've been kind of
Mhm.
killing it every afternoon. But uh, I'm
Man was running over hookers. How did you know?
until 3 a.m. That's
I
in
didn't story that, did I?
referring to Grand Theft Auto 5. Yes.
Oh, right. Right. It was a video game. That's whew,
Yes,
that was a
that.
close one.
Oh, make sure that I'm gonna invite some chumps in here. Make sure.
So I made a few hats and I shipped them out and I decided I don't like that. I don't like doing that.
You don't like doing hats?
No. Which is unfortunate because I have a bunch of hats now. Blank blank hats.
Oh, blank hats, like with
Leather
the
patches,
Richardson
yeah.
hats.
Yeah. I
Well,
sent one to an IG follower and I got these cheap patches. I ain't gonna lie, I got some real cheap patches. And they're just fine. I mean, that's what this is. I made one for myself. But the stitching came out through
oh,
the mail after I shipped it. And he complained, and I was like, I'm just gonna refund your money. Just whatever. Sorry.
the stitching was part of the patch.
Yeah,
Or
it's just like it's an iron-on patch, so the stitching is fake.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Came
not
apart.
stitching them on. What the hell is? Come on,
You're not
come on.
stitching these things?
No.
Come on. What is this, TikTok? I don't stitch things. You know when you have the side by
See what
side
you did there.
video? You
Yeah,
stick.
yeah. I
Yeah.
see what you did there.
It,
It's very
yeah. You have to be there.
good.
Jinx.
But I have a bunch of hats for myself now. So there's that.
Well, yeah, just keep making them and, for giveaways and things.
Y-
I have
Yeah.
been, so we talked about this a bunch already. Of like, if there's an idea that someone already is doing and they're doing a good job, even if I'm fully capable of that, like laser templates, like acrylic templates,
Mhm.
like, Mike was selling them for a while, so I just didn't want to do it. Like, there's so
Right.
many guys doing a really good job, having a good selection. I'm like, I don't
Oh yeah, there's a
need to
bunch of guys doing hats.
Yeah, so it's like a bunch of guys doing
I had the
hats.
laser and I'm like, I'm gonna give that a shot.
I've been wanting to do my own hats for a long time. I talked to Mike from Organic Craft like like 2 years ago about this and like what he uses and like what he would recommend. I was like, dude, I just want to make hats for myself and stuff. So like I almost feel like I would be a phony to be like, oh, I'm gonna make hats. But like Michael Hurling straight up was just yelling at me on the phone, like, do it. That's what Chance told me to do. Like from Custom Grains too. Like just
Oh yeah, both those guys.
yeah, like, he's
selling
like, get on there.
ton of hats.
Yeah, because they're both buddies apparently. So he was telling him like, dude, just start doing it. Start doing posts about the silly random comments that people leave, and it's popping off. They're both very very busy, but I am gonna be getting a hat press and hat whatever, but that's gonna be more for me, and I might make some silly ones, but
I
that's
got
not
the
really.
cheapest of hat presses. I got like a $50 hat press on Amazon.
It's just like put your kid on it, have John sit
No,
on it for 10 minutes.
I mean, it's very crickety.
Oh, you went like straight up like.
Yeah,
Like-
it's got a curve on it.
Ladies.
It's got a little crook to it. Yeah, and then you can buy hat blanks, Richardson 112 hats, which are nice hats.
Yeah.
Off Amazon
That's this
for
one too. Yeah.
$9 a piece, which isn't terrible.
Only
And then I found leather patches, blank leather patches, obviously for I think it was a pack of 80 of these for about $12. So those are stupid cheap.
yeah, it's not too
So,
bad.
yeah. So I was like, what the hell? I'll
Yeah.
give this a go.
I love the Richardson hats. I have so many of
They're my
them.
favorite hats.
Like I finally hung up one of Lee's racks up here.
Uh,
And then I got another one in the shop. So I have two, and they're both loaded up. And there's like a whole nother Like, dude, I threw away a box of hats from like pre-maker community, or like some hats that people would send out like in the beginning of like me getting on, like around 2017, 2018, where they were just like really crappy trucker hats. You know, the ones that like will dimple on the side here, like you
Yes.
didn't, yeah. So they were all like that, and I was like, I'm never gonna wear this thing. It's so uncomfortable. Whatever. The Richardson hats, I actually wear, and I'm not one to wear hats, but I wear them quite a bit. Also, my hair looks crazy today, so you know, gonna lean into it. Oh, Kamani's here. Good. Thanks, Kamani.
Oh,
We needed our 17th viewer.
everything's good now.
Everything's
Now
good.
that Kamani's here.
Have no fear.
Are we still
Strays
are we
here.
still not allowing Kamani to be on the podcast itself? Are we still like is he still banned?
So
Or
we heard from his lawyers, and they're gonna file suit. So we're gonna have him on at some point in the
oh
near
man.
future. So there's potentially a date, which I'm gonna look up right now. Let's see. No, Kamani is actually gonna be one of our guests. We are gonna have him on, and he is
Whoa.
on.
What?
What?
I just got an order on Etsy. It's going to Omaha, Arizona.
Oh,
There's an Omaha, Arizona? I had no idea. Well,
let's see. Oh, Kamani on a podcast on the 14th. So 14th of
June?
December.
December.
December, not the other ones. Yeah, it's on our calendar. Also.
Well, John Grubb, it says Omaha, Arizona, 72662.
So if you got an order to Omaha, Nebraska, would you like drop it off?
No, because I actually sent one out. I sent two out to Omaha yesterday. It's just way easier.
Oh, okay. And I don't know if you could do like, you know, I've seen people do like a story like, oh my God, I got this order, and they left a really nice note, and they were right in my town or 10 minutes away, and then they like drive over and show up at their door like, hey, I saw your address on the order. And then, you know, it's always.
Well, that's not an Omaha zip code. That's definitely not an AZ zip code. Well, something is fishy. Omaha, Nebraska starts with 6-8. Omaha starts with 6-8. So
yeah, that's the zip
whatever.
code.
I guess when the time comes, I'll have to reach out to this gentleman and say, hey, what's up with your address?
Kamani, why are you dropping tools off the roof? Did I miss something happening somewhere?
Did he drop his table saw off the roof again for views?
For views. Just did it for lulz, man.
Jeez. I'm so back. Why did I open this?
Oh, you know what? I gotta sit. I'm in old man mode now. Get down, get down.
You were wrong, John Grubb. Oh, that's AR. That's Arkansas. That's why.
Arkansas.
AR is Arkansas.
Oh, Arkansas.
Don't argue with me, John Grubb.
Mm-hmm. Come on, you're fine. You got what? Wait, what's Kamani? I feel like I haven't really noticed what size Kamani's at, ladies. Like what his account size is. If you told me he's 85,000, and if you told me he's like 1,000, like all of them would make sense to me. I talk to Kamani so much, no matter what. Like I'd never even like looked.
What
at
are you talking about?
His follower numbers, because he's saying he's got to get his views up before that. I don't know. Let's see.
Does it matter?
Well, because we, and I quote, don't work with influencers with less than 100K.
We don't?
No, I'm kidding. You know how like back in the day we would reach out to people or companies and they'd be like, sorry, we only work with people 10K and up.
Saw stop.
Oh, you got an answer from them?
Yeah, they straight up told me you don't have enough followers. But this was quite a while ago.
How is Kamani not over 5K? This makes no sense. Kamani, throw something off the roof. Was throwing a Prusa out not enough? Did you not get enough views from that?
I didn't understand that.
Well, he's
3D
getting.
printing, I don't get any of it. I don't understand.
It's like 2D printing, which is CNCing, but you know, there's a third layer. It's much more. It's like an ogre. It has layers.
Ah,
Yeah, well, you know what I'm talking about.
Shrek reference.
Yeah, well, it's the greatest movie ever
Um,
made.
did we get any? Have we got any questions in?
No questions, because these
Zero
cowards
questions.
in his chat, they don't want to call in with a question. By the way, this week we're gonna be probably doing. Honestly, we're gonna be recapping the last 2 weeks, talk a little bit about Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
and talk a lot about vendor
hat
events,
making.
hat making, vendor events, and like the holiday rush. Because like Dan and I have legitimately spoken like 3 times in the last month, and 2 of those times
Not
were
a
a
whole lot.
podcast.
Not a whole lot.
And
I feel bad.
no, I feel bad too. I actually messaged him last week. I was like, "Hey man, just wanted to say hi. Sorry I've been so busy." He's like, "Yeah, me too." Um, so we're probably gonna talk a lot about that. So if you guys have any questions about vendor events, holiday rush, managing your time, you know, let us know.
Don't ask us about managing time because we don't know. If you have any tips, I'd love to hear them.
Let me see. Let me pull up my counter here. Is this gonna work? Is it gonna work? Exactly 25 days left till Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah, no pressure, boys
because
and
tomorrow's
gals.
the first,
Tomorrow's the
and then there's
foist.
the second, and then there's the see how that's working out. The
Yep.
third, and you go all the way up to the 25th, and it's the same. And I'm on
Crazy.
25 fingers.
Yep. It's like not even
Mm.
4 weeks. It's very little time. Panic now.
My son's birthday's coming up.
Oh, it's little. Oh my god, it's literally 3 weeks away.
My son's birthday.
Yes, and also Christ's birthday.
Well, my son is basically Jesus. He walks on water.
He was the Immaculate Conception. Is that what it is? No, wait, that's not that thing. No, the Virgin Birth. Whatever.
He was a virgin birth.
I
yes.
was confusing with. Isn't it?
After my wife had our daughter, he was born of a virgin. Yeah.
Yeah. She was at some point.
Kayla had a surgery. She got her virginity
Oh,
back.
all right, all right. This is no kid. Please, earmuffs on your kids right now, guys.
What? It's a medical procedure. Everybody knows about it. Question. Yes. Okay. Hit us. Or
Oh
you
wait,
just
we're gonna wait in silence.
Did you just want to say question really loud?
Send it in. Yeah, send in the question to. Is it on the screen? I don't even know. I should.
You know what we need to do? We need to
advertise our podcast and do a call to action. Were you gonna say something different?
Nope. That's pretty much it.
Ooh. Sarah, I would stay home. It's Sarah's Rosie's Wood Shop. She's one of our patrons. I would. Oh, it's such a hard thing because like, it's outside, so you kind of want to do it, but A, you're gonna feel like crap, and B, if you're sick, stay home.
What did she ask? I have a sinus infection. I have a show in New York City on side this Saturday. Should I go? Whew.
It's about like.
I mean, it's 2 days away, so you never know. You might feel better.
You never know. You'll feel better. Like that's why I'm like worried about getting sick because I'm like I've been prepping for the show. This is like one of the 2 shows I do every year.
Is it going to be cold in New York City in 2 days?
Yes, it's supposed to rain as well.
It's still warm here.
Sun
55 today or something like that.
Dude, that was nice. Last week. It was incredible. I was outside in a t-shirt. Oh, man.
Yeah, the doors open and the fans on, and I was living good.
I'm always amazed by how resilient the body is once like you give it a couple months of cold. Like if it hits 60, 59 degrees, whatever, 60 degrees in September, everyone just starts throwing layers on. But then like if you get a 60 or if you get a 50-degree day in December, everyone's walking around in shorts and a t-shirt. Exactly. Yeah. Like walking around in a shirt like it's t-shirt like it's nothing. Yeah, look at this weather. Emma, come outside. And she's still like,
this is
so cold out.
How late is too late to start prepping for the holidays? And on the other side, how much prep is too much prep? It's all an educated guess. Okay. Did you just answer
Did
your
you,
own question, John?
just throw a question mark at the end of it. Is it all an educated guess? Um, we are going to talk about that probably. I don't really have like a topic. I just figured we're going to talk about it because this is what's on our bench this week.
That and we're talkers. We talk a lot.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
this will be a talking
We just start a podcast.
packed episode. Talking packed.
It's going to be a talking head.
Remember how I said I talk a lot? I just don't talk well. So
Ain't words too good. Everyone in your family is getting cutting boards. Well, yes, that's Malcolm has to give him away because he was hell bent on educating everyone on how to make a cutting board, and then he sent Drew Witt the most beautiful spalted pine cutting board. Oh, it was nice.
I will never stream GTA because I don't want the world to know that side of me.
Actually, we were on a stoop 2 weeks ago, and after like midnight, I was just like super tired. I'm like, just want to play video games, but I still want to be on here. So using my OBS, I was sharing my video of my screen playing. I was playing Cyberpunk or whatever with me in the corner, like I was streaming. Like, oh, this is fun. I'm on Twitch. I'm a streamer. Thanks for the likes, or thanks for the bits, or whatever they say.
Smash that button.
Yeah. Spalted pine. It's a thing. It was a bird's eye pine. We've seen bird's eye pine. That's a real thing.
People send it to us all the time. Hey, look what I found. Yes, it really is a thing.
To be a war criminal, you have to be convicted. So, yeah.
You would watch. Oh, thank you, Trevor. That's something. I would have the biggest breasts. I would show off my cleavage.
Actually, you know what? If anything, we got to see what GTA 6 looks like as far as online play.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
I'm very, very curious.
They're supposed to be dropping a
trailer soon.
A trailer in sometime in December.
I'm hope
waiting.
They drop online immediately. It's not going to be like, because I think for 5, the game came out, they made everyone play the game, and then they released online play.
Yeah. See, I'm waiting to see the specifics of like what online is going to be. Do I have to create a new character? Do I have to start all over, or can I transfer, my stats and stuff?
Yeah,
that would be great.
But
there has been talk about that being a thing. So
we could play and stream it, and that'll just be like a live stream.
I'm kind of on the fence. Like, if GTA 6 comes out, I probably should get the new Xbox as well. Of course,
yeah. What do you want?
I got a giant sliver.
Oh no, not as big as Donnie.
No.
Oh my God,
Jesus!
I was going to talk about that.
Let me take that back. I got a tiny sliver that I just noticed.
Actually, so guys, if you haven't listened to actual podcasts in a while, we started doing a segment called like In Maker News. We basically just talk about like cool stuff we've seen or crazy stuff.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So if you have something you want us to talk about, I'm gonna yell at Onefinity again, because they just keep releasing cool stuff. I was gonna talk about Donnie's tiny splinter that he got.
Bro, if you haven't seen designed by Donnie's the splinter in his hand, go check that out.
Which that's
the stuff of nightmares.
Not a great injury at all. Terrible injury.
Oh.
I'm glad he's okay. One best case scenario of as far as bad injuries go in a shop. Like, it was a sliver going through the skin, through the fleshy part of his hand. Like,
it went through the palm of his hand, dude.
But it went through the fleshy part. So
oh, okay.
I'm saying he got his fingers
the bone right there, but it went through right there.
It was rough. That was a big piece, but his fingers are all there. He's safe. He's gonna be back to woodworking. Probably already is.
What the hell is Furiosa? Furiosa? Is that a furry thing, Jake? Are you into furries?
Jacob?
Cutting Board Awareness Month ends today. We could talk about that too. Everybody's favorite month. I am now aware of cutting boards thanks to Malcolm.
Malcolm, I don't like to keep it contained to 29 days or 30 days or whatever.
30 days in
30
November.
days. Yeah, forget it's not February.
It might be 29 days in Poland.
It's a leap year. um, but yeah, I that's why I call it cutting board season, because it's definitely more than just 1 month for me.
Hold
And I made it through
I,
almost all the scraps. I could
I
probably get
forgot I
another
have
10 boards. Ooh,
I
that's
got
good.
sliver picking tools over here.
Epoxy river boards.
Isn't that still like a subsidiary of like cutting boards though? Sort of.
Subsidiary. It's like a sub company of big cutting board.
Yeah.
I bet you Drew Witt is just on big cutting board's payroll. He's just
Of course he is.
he's the negative one that like actually drives people to buy cutting boards and make them.
Just like Jason Hibbs with epoxy river tables,
Yeah.
but he's still sponsored by Total Boat, so you figure that out.
Yeah.
Got it.
You got it?
God dang.
Nice.
That was starting to sting.
How long have you not been here? He's still in his living room, but he's on the opposite corner. He's
Yeah, I moved
behind
corners.
he's behind the tree house. There's no tree there.
I need to get rid of that thing so bad. So bad. That would free up so much space, and I'd be able to put like some sort of shelving unit there where I could stack, products
Yeah.
and boxes, and now it just holds blankets and nobody ever goes in it.
So speaking of racks, all right.
I'm listening.
I was at Home Depot today, and I'm walking.
This isn't going anywhere the way I thought it was going to.
Sorry. I'm at Home Depot, and there she is, a big, black, husky storage rack.
Don't you already have a lever rack?
I do. But they have the storage racks. That was one of those things it was around a time where I was trying to get more of them for the basement to try to get organized. And COVID was taking off even worse. All the prices started shooting up. And those racks that used to be like $190, $170 on sale, whatever, they started going up past $200, and they were going for as high as like $350 a pop.
I've never looked at the price of those things.
And today I'm walking by and it's on sale for $219, and then the sticker price is $250. I'm like, oh my God, is this like fake inflation finally ending? Like, can we stop inflating?
Fake inflation? All the inflation I saw was real.
Well, the numbers were real, but I feel like there was a lot of things, especially with the car world, like when they were like,
yeah.
oh, there's no cars, sorry, there's no trucks available. Like, what are you called? Like the entire lot you have. Or they would have the cars on like their auxiliary lot. I'm like, oh, sorry, we don't have any trucks, except if 70 we have parked in a different lot. We have to get it for you. Get out of here with your salesmanship.
And then they have a "we get it for you" fee.
We get it for you fee. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm hoping that like I am seeing prices kind of, I don't know, level out. Things are still expensive, but I feel like they're not ridiculous prices anymore for basic things. I don't know. I'm hoping to buy a car this year still, so I'm hoping that I don't get bent over the barrel.
Are you still looking at a 4Runner?
Either a 4Runner.
That's what you were talking about at Maker Camp, right?
Yes. Yeah. Either a 4Runner or a Ford Explorer, or there was one more.
The Nissan Cube.
Not getting a Nissan, not getting a 9-inch nails car, or Kia, depending on how you look at the logo.
Oh yeah, was that a Kia Cube? What is the Cube? This little cube.
I don't know.
Is that a Kia? What is that? I don't know.
Jake, I'm not getting
It's
a mini
ugly.
truck. I'm not getting a K truck. I'm getting a bigger car just so I can tow. You can't tow with that thing. They're cute, but
Nissan
Subaru
says
Forester?
Andrew. Gotcha.
No, thank you. I am not. I'm not getting a Subaru this time. We're actually.
I actually believe that, Lars. Toyota is currently the most American-made truck.
Not gonna lie, I don't hate the way that was it Tundra. The Tundra looks.
And it sounds good right off the lot too. Like it's got that low rumble.
That's the thing.
A lot
So
of people like.
My neighbor has a 4Runner, and when it starts, I feel it in my house. And it's just like a stock 4Runner. It just has like a
Really?
Yeah, like it ramps up a little bit. Apparently,
that's just a V6.
But it's a very trucky
Okay.
SUV, or it's not it's basically a truck. It's like a Yeah, not getting a Cybertruck. Get out
I
of
think
here.
the next thing I do to my truck is going to be a new exhaust system with a mean sounding exhaust.
Just not like too loud, not too annoying.
No,
Just
I just
enough to
want a
like.
low. I want that low rumble.
So like when you start it like 4 houses down, they're like, why are the glasses shaking again?
No, nothing like that. That's annoying. No, it's just it's gotta have it's how does girth have sound? Or if sound has girth. Yeah, think of sound having girth. That's what I want.
It's all about the wavelength or
Yeah.
the wave thickness. Thickness of the wave? I don't know. Frequency?
A
Yeah.
low frequency.
It does have to sound thick. I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it's gotta sound thick.
Thick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jake. I
Jake
appreciate
gets it. Jake gets it. Certain. No, yeah, that's. I feel like thick can be
it's got
applied.
that sound now a little bit, but I want more.
It does sound great.
Welcome to the Girth Sounds podcast.
We just call it GSP for short.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh, I might have a new segment that I'll throw in once in a while to troll another podcast.
Who's sucking this week?
No, it'll be nice. It'll be nice.
Oh, that's what I want to call it, though.
Yeah, I might do a oh, see, I keep forgetting the name of their podcast.
Turn the lights on,
Doesn't
Paul.
matter. I had it written down. Joinery. I'll do a joinery recap so that people don't have to listen to it. You know, we'll save them an hour. I'll just give them a quick recap. Like this happened, and that way
I love that.
no one has to listen to it.
So nobody has to listen.
Because like we're at this point we have this like very silent war or Cold War, whatever you want to call it, where we're just calling each other out in all of our episodes. I mean, Luke started it. He randomly called us out at the end of one of the episodes.
Dude,
and
I love that so much.
Nip
We
Bryn.
recap other woodshop podcasts, so you don't have to listen.
We
to
recap,
that,
like we'll recap shop sounds. Like you guys don't have to listen to it. It's honestly, yeah. Then Jason talks about this for 30 minutes. I like.
Emma said that you guys ruled out Jeep pretty quickly.
Yes, and so
did you look at the new Wagoneer? Those are
no. The thing is, I don't want a truck with a bed. We want a large SUV, but also not something like a Yukon. Like I'm not hauling around.
No. The Wagoneer
Isn't it
the bigger SUV?
Oh, I thought the Wagoneer was the.
It's like a Suburban size or Tahoe.
It's a Jeep.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to look at it. Okay.
I don't know if it's the Wagoneer. Maybe it's the
Shagoneer.
Something else.
Like that.
The Shagoneer.
We were looking at the
I thought it was the Wagoneer.
So like the luxury car of all the options we were gonna look at was maybe the Jeep Grand Cherokee because they're really nice on the inside, but they're so expensive.
Yeah, it's the Wagoneer. It's like a Suburban size. It's big. It's a big boy.
Jake, the Wrangler is like the loudest car on the planet to drive it, and like you've
loud in not a good way. It's a thin loud.
No, it's like the road noise loud between the tires and everything else.
See, thin is bad.
Yeah.
And thick is good. So I said thin.
I got you.
Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at it. It's like
See, it's a little too big.
It starts at 62.
Oh God.
It goes up to 80.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
But you can fit plywood in there probably.
The reason I'm doing all this.
Would you want to put plywood in an?
No, the reason I'm doing this is so I can get a slightly bigger trailer. I'm gonna get a true like 5x8 or 5x10, just so I can get some good sheets in there.
Good sheets.
And mainly like we want a good road trip car. So like the Subarus, they're great cars for daily drivers. Sitting in that car, driving a workbench con or even a maker camp, my butt hurts. There's not a lot of room to stretch out. I sit wide, ladies. I sit real wide, legs spread.
I think
like I want to be comfortable in a car.
You'd be better off with a full size truck, dude.
I don't need the truck bed. I'd rather have a big trunk.
You can have both.
Well, that's why we're looking at the 4Runner, or actually Ford Explorer.
Get a tonneau cover, bro.
No. I want a
trunk.
I just want a trunk.
Okay.
Straight trunk.
All right.
Straight trunk in it.
Get Get the Ford or the Chevy EV. Then they got a frunk and a bed. Best of both worlds.
Got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, the Rivian is a nice looking truck. There you go.
Rivian is
And
a
it's
very
got a
nice looking
frunk.
truck. And here's the thing:
and
the truck is
bed.
not completely off the table because, like, I've been in Keith's F-150. That is a comfortable truck.
My truck is super comfortable.
Your truck is very comfortable as well.
We took it to Florida from Nebraska and it was fine.
And
Gas mileage wasn't great.
so tell me, I might just be trying to rationalize this for myself. So let me walk you through this, okay? So I think I'm actually the perfect person for a truck because I will not be using it as a daily driver. I don't drive to work. It's literally going to be trips to Home Depot, occasional shopping trips, whatever. But then the main thing is long road trips. So at least I'm getting like highway miles on it instead of just, beating it up, driving locally and then filling up every day. So,
Now you don't need to get a V8 truck. You can get
no,
like a
V6, plenty.
a V6, or you can get the Chevy has that eco 4-liter diesel, I think.
Paul, I am not gonna get a Ram because I've been
No Rams. Don't do Ram.
Dodge has the quality of their vehicles has made me not happy because when I had a Dodge Charger, I was looking to maybe upgrade to another Dodge, and it just wasn't there. It felt cheap still. Like they haven't really improved it. But then again, a lot of these cars.
I had a Ram as a rental and I hated it.
By the way, the 2024 Ford Explorer looks insane on the inside. There's literally the entire front dash is like a screen. It's pretty cool. I really liked it. But again, I also don't want to spend over 60K on a truck or car or whatever, Like honestly, if I can get a car for 50K ish, I'd be happy.
I know you're not going to want to hear this.
Mm-hmm.
Lease.
Oh, lease might be an option too. Yeah, but I'm saying like either way, a price
and like
point.
if you really like it, then you can buy it at the end of the lease when the lease is up. That's what I'm gonna do with my truck.
Yeah, no, that is definitely not off the table at all. Like we're either gonna be doing financing or leasing, depending on what the better deal is. But either way, I don't want to have to deal with a like the Wagoneer that starts at like 70K, Yeah, a little much.
65. Come on.
Oh, it starts at 65. There's one I'm literally looking at. There's one for $120,000.
That seems ridiculous.
That's like what 4 cars should cost.
Right? My first car cost me $500.
But I gotta say, my
How did we get here?
My Subaru is still holding its value. It's worth. If I was gonna do private sale, I could probably get 15 grand for it, which is literally half of its cost when I bought it.
Really?
I'm not even kidding. So for trade-in, I just did like.
What year is that thing?
2016. So like.
Oh, it's not
7
that old.
years.
I thought it was older.
No, 7 years, but still.
I guess 2016 was 7 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Jesus
man. Yes, Dan. We are old.
The years are just slipping away.
Just slipping away.
Time keeps slipping. Sorry.
Oh, they have 0%. Oh, okay, so that was my next. See, I keep forgetting he's local. So Route 23 is local to me, not too far away. They have 0% financing. If I can get 0% financing, game over.
Oh yeah, that's like same as cash.
It's basically
monthly payments.
It's basically free as far as interest goes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is free. I'm basically making money by having 0% interest. This is boy math. Boy math.
Well, I'm making money by leasing my truck.
You're
literally
making money.
I literally.
Yeah, Pete math.
No, I did the. So my lease is up officially in March.
Mm-hmm.
March or April, I think. So last month I went to the Chevy dealer and I said, "Hey, I want you to pull my information and tell me what my buyout number is." And keep in mind, when you lease a vehicle, you negotiate all that in the beginning.
Yep.
My buyout is only $27,000, but my truck currently is valued at 42.
Yeah, trucks went up, and you got your truck at a good time.
Yeah.
Because you know
I
what's
didn't.
crazy? Like, it wasn't even like going back to the whole
So
like
I could buy it
inflation.
out and then trade it in and be $15,000
Yeah,
net.
trade it in or sell it. Exactly.
Mhm.
Because private sale you get way more. But that's the
I'm
thing
trying
that
to talk my wife into letting me do that so I can get a 3/4 ton.
oh my
But
god,
she's
do you,
like, she gets angry.
what would you need that for?
Well, I have a small penis, so I got.
Ladies.
Hey, I admit it.
Yeah,
I
no, it's
openly
fine.
admit it. A big truck, small penis. That's you're looking at him.
His truck nuts. 3 tons.
Yeah, there you go. See, Nick gets it.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if I can do a down payment in cutting boards and ornaments. That'd be great.
Just bringing a trailer full of cutting boards. How's this? This is as good as cash.
Jackman, get out of here with your Ridgeline. Trash. I gotta say, the Ridgeline, when I was in it, it's a very comfortable truck. Very nice. But I don't want people to judge me like that. I can't. I'm a delicate flower. If people saw me driving a Ridgeline, I think my ego couldn't handle it. Driving a 2025 overcompensator
Well, it's a 2021, but it's basically the same.
with a lowered lift kit. Just gets it back
No.
to stock height. I was watching a TikTok the other day of like the car shows with the giant lifted trucks, and the guy kept going, "Yep, another Bluetooth transmission, another Bluetooth transmission." I'm like, "What is he talking about?" And then I realized none of the transmissions were hooked up to anything. The cars were just lifted, and there was no axle running to the wheels.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I didn't understand that.
Yeah,
Like,
it took me.
Why even do that?
I like rewatched it. I'm like, what does he mean Bluetooth? Like, is there? I was literally looking for like a blue blinking light. So dumb. Yeah.
The Cybertruck is so ugly. Like I didn't like it even when they first showed it off. I'm like, that thing is ugly as shit. Couldn't do it.
I want so many rich people to buy it. I want everyone to fucking buy one. So much. Because
You
the
got
more
Tesla stocks?
No, because here's the thing. When Elon Musk, let's be real. He's a little nutty. Little. He's nutty and he's got a lot of money. And he's going to just keep pumping money into these businesses. And then in 10 years, we are going to have massive, badass trucks that are not going to look like the Cybertruck, that are going to be like actually capable, and you're going to be able to take it halfway across the country or recharge it quickly instead of all this BS that people are dealing with. Because unfortunately, like I would never get an electric truck because every road trip we take is minimum 4 hours, which means I would have to recharge at least once or twice per trip.
Like, you got to stop and get gas.
Yeah, but that's 5 minutes. You know, maybe get some peanuts or, pee in the bathroom.
5 minutes versus 30 minutes at a supercharger. Big deal.
Some of these
How many
places.
Restroom breaks do you take?
Here's
I
the
take
thing.
a lot.
The gas stations are everywhere. Superchargers aren't always convenient, or you go to one and they're like shut down. Nothing sold me more against it at this time, and I'm all for EV vehicles, but like for owning one, we were at a bachelor party and they got the Model X for my buddy to drive around for the whole weekend, and they literally had to like leave in the morning to like go over to a supercharger to like hang out for a bit while it charges up so that we can drive an hour and a half to wherever the brewery was going to be. So it's like, it's just like time that you have to leave the house, sit there, charge it up, drive back. I don't know. Like I wouldn't want to leave where I'm at if I'm staying at a friend's house. Like I have to like drive to a charger.
I think the chances of that happening, or the frequency of that happening, is going to be so minimal. It wouldn't be.
That being said, daily driver, like if I got this truck and then Emma's like, I'm thinking about a Tesla, I'd be like, if we can afford it. Like, yeah, sure.
I would get a
100%.
EV truck in a heartbeat. The EV Silverado looks sweet.
I think
Although
I just
it does
need,
kind of look like a Avalanche. Which
I just need a daily driver. Like it could be a daily driver car. I don't want it to be the road trip car. I think that's my main argument for it.
I don't think we're very far away from being able to take road trips and there being charging stations, plentiful.
Oh, what? Ridgeline equals Pilot. They do kind of have a similar-ish body. Actually, so I used to love the Honda Pilot. That was a good car. That was a contender for a while, but like, you know how we were saying like you want a thick exhaust? The new Honda Pilots just look thin. They look bubbly and round. They don't have edges to them anymore.
Me. I can't remember. I think I was watching a bit of like SEMA happened like a couple weeks ago, I think.
Jom
Right?
Sema?
No, SEMA, SEMA. The big giant car show on the West Coast, I think. Was it on the West Coast or the East Coast? Or was it in Vegas? I don't remember. It might have been in Vegas. I don't know. Somebody correct me. Anyway, I can't remember if it was a truck or if it was like a muscle car, but it was a completely electric, whatever it was. And they wanted it to sound like a muscle car or whatever. So they put
SEMA
like
Vegas.
speakers on the
Oh,
outside
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Make it sound.
I remember when a Tesla first came out, the Roadster.
Yeah, SEMA was in Vegas.
Yeah, people were putting like audio kits on their cars, so it would sound like you could like, and it was like a library of sounds. Like you could choose different. Like I want it to sound like a Ridgeline, so it went, wee, you know.
I want it to sound like a moped. Yeah, I just thought that was funny.
Jackman, you missed it, but I'm looking at the Forerunner actually. It's one of the contenders, so we'll see. It is a little like, so I drove one that it's the TRD with like a lift kit, the off-road tires, and like you could just hear the tires. They're so loud. So I want to try a stock.
If you want to go TRD, buy the base or above base, you know, with the extras and stuff, and do all that stuff yourself. You will save so much money.
I actually just want stock. I want not stock. No, not like stock car. So I don't need a lift kit. I don't need crazy tires. I want nice quiet tires. I want what I care about for the first time ever in a car is more than anything comfort and the space inside, the entertainment system, the cup holders, guys. Can we talk about cup holders?
We need to have a lot of cup holders.
Not a lot. I think,
yes.
Listen, these girls with these Stanley
Minimum
cups,
6.
no, these Stanley cups, they need to go. Okay, that company needs to go under.
Popular?
They're so massive. So anytime
They're
Emma,
annoying.
I love you, but every time Emma puts that stupid Stanley cup in a car, I can barely get anything else in the other cup holder because they're like right up against each other. Because they're made for like a disposable cup from a McDonald's, like a small one. So I like the cars that have them separated. Whatever, you have the off-brand. You have like I don't know, Danley cup.
She have the Temu version.
Temu. Yeah. She has like the Phyllis cup instead of Stanley.
I get that.
Yeah,
I understand that one. That was a good one.
The Steve cup. What's the Pacifica?
It's a Chrysler.
Oh, that's anytime I see a Chrysler on a
It's
road
like a
or like a Lincoln
slash SUV.
I'm like, are these still brands? Like, are these still a thing? I saw
didn't know
Merc.
they still made those actually.
But minivans.
Yeah,
those are sleepers, man. Like they've been working on minivans like crazy. Minivans are
plus
the most comfortable.
You can fit a full sheet of plywood in a minivan.
Yes,
usually.
dude, that's what I used to do with my dad's minivan. It was the best. We literally moved twice with that thing. Minivans are
you take out the seats and man, you got so much space back there.
Most comfortable cars out there. Sorry, this turned into like a car podcast, but
yeah, what the hell's going on?
Minivans are literally the best, most comfortable car ever because every seat has its own cooling zone, audio, everything, but they look so dumb.
I was almost on board to getting a minivan before I got my truck back in 2018.
Lars nailed it. Hellcat minivan.
I would drive that.
That would be a thick exhaust.
Oh yeah, that'd be girthy, a girthy exhaust.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. They just if they looked cooler, like all they have to do is take the Forerunner, build inside the chassis, build a minivan inside it, and the doors instead of opening out, just make them sliders, but keep the rest of the body the same.
Here's my one problem with the Forerunner that I didn't like when I test drove it years ago in 2015, I think. It's not wide enough. It feels narrow.
I do feel that, yes. The truck, like
your
truck feels very wide.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting.
I don't want just a girthy exhaust. I want a girthy everything.
Like I want to be able to like sit like I'm sitting at a club, just like leaning back.
Yeah, I want to put my leg up like this and drive like this.
Yes, exactly. And not reach the passenger princess at all. So, man, now I'm thinking about a Hellcat minivan. Oh, wait, does somebody have like the AI tools for? No, I don't have. What's the Mid Journey? Can somebody Mid Journey that?
Hellcat minivan.
Hellcat minivan. It'd just be a minivan with like the face of a cat.
There's something that I haven't dug into enough yet is the AI stuff. I just like 3 days ago updated my Photoshop so I could use the AI
really?
generative fill.
I've
Because
thought about
in
signing up
that
for
group
that.
chat that we're in, like I was like, okay, I need to try this. I've been paying for Photoshop and haven't updated it forever. So I can't remember what I needed it for. Oh, my mother-in-law wanted a bunch of stuff removed from a photo, and I was like, I could do that on Photoshop, no problem. And I'm like, it's going to take me 30 seconds. And then I get to my computer and it's like, oh, you got to update all this stuff. And it ended up taking me like 2 hours because of the update.
Yeah, Justin keeps using it, and he makes me very jealous. By the way, the Hellcat Pacifica apparently is a thing.
Oh, is it a thing?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
But it's just like a minivan with a Hellcat engine, and like it looks like a sports car. You know, it's got the little sweeps on the bottom to keep you low to the ground when you're going fast. Gotta get the soccer practice. By the way, Nick Pachi sold me on the Forerunner a little bit. Not the Forerunner, the Ford, not Escape. God dang it.
Flex?
The one that Explorer. Sorry, because he
Explorer.
had it, and he's.
Do they still make the
by it.
Flex? The Ford Flex?
Ford Flex.
Yeah, look that up. That was a pretty cool SUV looking thing. It was kind of low to the ground compared to like other SUVs, but it was a wide boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
That. Yeah. No, they still make that, I think.
Do they still
That's
make
still a
that?
thing. That's a big boy. That is a big boy. That's like a.
Yeah, the Flex is a nice car.
It seemed like a baller. Like, oh, maybe they don't make it anymore. The last pictures are like 2019, 2018. Yeah, I think they stopped making it.
My buddy had one. It
Looked
was
like a
roomy.
luxury car.
Yeah.
Jackman, don't even joke. If I could get a Baja, I would do it. But you can't get a new one these days. I saw TikTok the other day that was like, think back to all the people that like they bet their money on the PT Cruiser being a cool car. Like they bought a PT Cruiser being like, no, this is gonna be the next thing.
This is it right here.
This is it. This right here is the best. When's the last time you saw one?
Not that long ago. Shockingly.
Well, yeah, but they're all old. They're not new. All right, I feel like I'm
My
just
neighbor
going off.
had one. My old neighbor. And then he. So, whatever that tells you.
Oh, Paul. I love the because like listen, the Subaru community gets a lot of crap. Like the one meme going around was the one, I forget what show this was from, but it was like, I thought you drive a or like something drive a Subaru, and she's like, I drive a Subaru because I'm gay, and then they like would do like shots of their Subarus. And then the other one was when you finally sell your Subaru is the one of that guy in church that's like, I ain't gay no more. I don't like men. I like women. I like women.
All right. Can I get a clip of that? Just.
I mean, who controls the clips? I do.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm in Portland.
Before we get
Stereotypes are
canceled.
real. Actually, Paul is at the heart of the stereotype. Like that's the Subaru capital of the world, Portland, right?
Oh, Paul DeVille.
Yeah.
We have too many Pauls in here too.
Oh, I thought the D was silent. I've been calling him evil this whole time.
No, the D is silent. Yeah, my bad.
The D's silent. You don't even feel the D.
Evil.
Paul Evil. Portland is short for Subaru. It's what is it called when you can rearrange the letters and it spells a different word? An ampersand? No.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That seems like the word that it should be, but it's not.
Mammogram.
You're on the right track. Anagram. Yes.
Mammogram, anagram, whatever.
Thank you guys. We need you. Honestly, we should have a live chat when we actually record the podcast, just so we can get. It's a margina. Oh my god. All right. Well,
I think that's a sly way of saying vagina. I don't know.
Oh, watch your mouth. This is a kids show.
Margana?
Manajana.
My Regina.
Manamana. No. Oh, we gotta get a copyright strike. I gotta stop.
Okay.
All right. Is there any actual woodworking we're gonna talk about, or we should just?
No,
We have no.
maybe in
questions
the
to
actual
listen to.
show.
We'll get into the show. This is gonna be a
Why
good
the
one.
hell would we talk woodworking here? That's silly.
I don't know. We talk cars. This is basically what's that not Top Gun, Top Gear. This is bottom gear.
It's reverse.
Yeah, we're in reverse. Anyways, we don't have a guest for next week, right?
Not as of yet.
No, but make sure to tune into this week's episode. We are going to be doing another secret phrase that you can use if emailed to the proper
Let me
email.
just tell you guys right now. Apparently, not a lot of people want to win a ticket to Workbench.
Yeah, you guys don't want to go to Workbench Con because we're giving away a ticket.
There's only 13 entries.
What? Actually,
Currently.
Dan, for the people that are still here that sat through all of this, should we give them a
Last
bonus
week's code
entry?
phrase?
Bonus entry?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Let's call it girthy exhaust.
Girthy exhaust. Okay. I thought you were going to go with mammogram or whatever that was.
Mammogram. No, let's make them type. Girthy exhaust.
Girthy space exhaust.
You don't want it one word? No, I want it hyphened.
Hyphen underscore, like it's a username.
Girthy exhaust. Send that to another wood shop. Nope.
AWP giveaway
at gmail.com.
There you go.
Which is not on the screen. It usually is on the screen.
Guys, it was all worth it. You guys stuck it out just for this. It's funny how we give away the code phrase and then our viewer number jumps up by 4.
How did that happen?
Girthy exhaust. It'll do.
Go.
Yeah.
Everybody just copy and paste what Malcolm put in the chat.
Dude. You do it like oh wait, hold on. Big X, small X. There we go. Just like you got to do it like that. Like it's a like it's a like it's an AIM screen name.
That's my Xbox name. Gamer tag.
Oh, do you guys remember the good old days of like throwing X's and ASCII art in the beginning and end of the
Oh my god.
Good old days.
I had that. I had the little X, big X, little X.
Ooh.
And then Lieutenant_Dan. That was me.
That's such a great username. Oh my god. My buddy Frank, his is
I've had a bunch.
It's like AYAM. I am high. He partakes in
he's a bad person.
The jazz cigarettes. But it's a great name. I am high.
I've had a lot, and I still use one on Xbox. I use my username on Xbox is John Mehoff. Because everybody knows
Jack was taken.
Jack is a nickname of John. Jack was probably taken, so I went with John.
You didn't even check. My next username is going to be three runner.
It's classic. I used to use Flip Ripley.
Lip Ripley?
Flip. I used to use LD Pablo. That's got a deeper meaning than I'm willing to go into. I just
realized Lars threw in an apostrophe in there. It's the 3-inch Punisher. I thought it was just like 3 Punisher. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
3-inch Punisher. I didn't notice that either.
Yeah. That's good. If a username lets you use, an apostrophe or whatever.
Jake Vance with the ASCII art. ASCII art?
ASCII art, yeah. Oh, why is it not refreshing for me? I don't see it.
Do you get AWP giveaway emails?
Me? I do not.
Yeah.
That's what you think.
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, he sent it in there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jake. Dan, send me a photo.
Okay.
Or just copy the text.
Are you sure you want this?
Yeah. All right, yeah, but win a ticket. Jake, you can win a ticket to
Can
Workbench
I copy
Con,
this
man.
text and put it in the chat? I wonder.
You possibly
We'll
can.
see how this.
Yeah, try to
We'll
do
see
it.
how it looks in the chat. I'll probably get banned or something.
Big old eggplant.
Ooh, 461 out of 200. Not gonna happen, says Google.
Send it in 2 messages.
I wouldn't know where to.
Like when you're trying to reach out to a sponsor, but like you wrote too much.
I'm just gonna text it to you.
You have to
What
split
the
it in the
heck?
middle of a sentence.
I don't know what is going on. Okay.
Dan, he said, "Oh, wow. Oh, that is, wow. Okay."
Did he text it to you?
He sure did. A little treat
Okay.
for anyone watching right now. That is a banana.
It's a penis.
That's a penis.
I don't have to share the.
That is incredibly accurate. Why do I keep looking at it?
Like he had AI write that for him or something.
That is somehow, Jake. That is all written in bold font.
That's a mammogram.
That's a nana. All right. We love you all. This is gonna be a fun one, and we'll see you all. Phenomena. Next week. And then we're probably gonna do a patron call in about a week or 2, something like that.
Are we really gonna do that?
I think we are.
We were just messing with people.
I think we owe it to them.
Yeah, we do actually.
This was all your idea, yours and Jake's.
Oh, John from Living Laugh gave me all the options.
Oh.
Girthy exhaust with a hyphen. Girthy exhaust with just a space. Girthy exhaust with an underscore.
See what's available.
XX underscore girthy underscore exhaust.
This can be exhausting. Well, I hope you all have a girthy and exhausting night, and we'll see you all next week. And love you all. Bye.
I'm gonna have a thin night.
Bye.